Right, what is up, guys? Welcome to the Did You Know podcast. It's episode 2. You can see who we're with. It's the great Alanna. And give people a warm welcome here. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
It's England. It's England. That's all I can say. We're back in lockdown.
Yeah, I saw that. Isn't there like a new strain now?
Yeah, new strain.
Oh,
only in England, honestly.
Yeah, don't bring it here, please.
I'm coming to visit.
You guys can have it.
I'll bring it in a suitcase. But yeah, I thought, you know what? We had one of my friends on. Get another friend on. This time an American friend.
Hey.
I do have one question quickly.
Go for it.
British accent.
Oh God.
You don't have to do it if you don't want to. But
I mean, if I do it, it's probably going to be very offensive.
Oh no! Don't worry.
No, I honestly can't. I can't even do an American accent, to be honest. I don't even know what this is.
Surely you and your friends do it sometimes to take the mick.
My friends can do it so well. All I know is I can never do it well, but my friends, what we used to do was if we had a substitute teacher, they would just always talk in a British accent. And I'm like, now that I'm thinking about it, I would be like, why would the sub believe us? Or even, I don't know. We are in New York. No one here, 5 kids don't have British accents,
Yeah. So we don't really do other accents. We just take them. We just say anything in our accents. There's so many accents around here. It's you travel you travel an hour down the road in America, you still have the same accent. You travel an hour down the road here, the accent's changed. It's just a bit insane. Do you? You've mentioned substitute teachers. This is way off topic. What I wanted to start with. Do you bully your substitute teachers?
Yes.
Bad?
Yes. When I was in 5th grade, I remember we had this old substitute teacher, and she was probably 80 years old, and her name was Miss Tige. And what people used to do was they would stack Oreos on her head, and she would be completely oblivious to it. I think we got up to 5 Oreos without her even noticing.
Jesus.
It's horrible to think about now, but
See, you say that's horrible. My class, we've made teachers cry. We've moved tables, I'm honestly, British schools, it's insane. I don't know if you've seen any videos on TikTok about British schools.
Yeah, I have. I was on British TikTok for a while. I don't know why.
Honestly, British. A lot of it does actually happen. It's not exaggerated at all. A lot of it does actually happen. You may think, oh, TikTok is exaggerated.
Yeah, but no.
Pretty close. But
I mean, I've had crazy teachers though. The kids aren't that bad, except for we've had a couple. We had someone money laundering, and the cops. It was so weird. I don't know. Yeah, they were laundering money, and I have no clue. But one of my teachers, she had a whole purse of stuff, and we never knew what was in it. And one day we had a lockdown drill, and she pulls a hammer out of her purse. And she's like, "Oh, I'll be ready if anyone comes in," because America and all the problems we have in our schools.
A bloody hammer.
Honestly, I know that lockdown drills are a new thing now, but my school has always had problem. Not shooters, or it would just be these random. In elementary school, we had raccoons come in our school, and we had a lockdown. My elementary school was also across from a bank, so every time it got robbed, we'd have to lock down, and that was
oh my god! Did it actually get robbed a lot?
Yes.
Jesus.
I was in that school for 5 years, and we had 4 lockdown drills because it got robbed.
We never had that. You talk about having raccoons in the school. We had a mouse.
And then in high school, we had a open I don't know what it was, like you could just walk in the anyone could walk in the woods.
Yeah.
And this one guy was shooting squirrels, and they thought that, you know, he was gonna hurt people.
Yeah.
But no, he was just shooting squirrels and causing a problem. But yeah,
Yeah. I mean,
honestly,
speak of the devil, it's bloody raining again. Yeah, I've lost my train of thought. Bloody hell.
I feel like we're always talking about like the difference between.
We actually do. Because we've had several conversations.
Yeah.
Like, I still don't understand the whole grade. Like,
yeah, you're great. Like the whole grades just confuse me because we have like K through 12, and then you guys are just like,
we're simple. I did see a TikTok that explained it, but I can't remember for the life of me. But anyway, we're gonna get back on track. Mandalorian.
Oh my god!
Like,
So
I got to see it before you because time zones and stuff. I remember like laying in bed, and I was crying at the end of it.
It was, oh god. I just remember seeing that like X-wing come in, and I was like, I know who that like. Like we all know who that is.
The music as well.
Oh yes. I've been listening to that soundtrack for the past like week. So good.
It honestly, it's his name's Ludwig, isn't it? Ludwig, I think so.
I think
He's killed
talented.
it, killed
So
it.
talented.
Honestly, killed it. Because I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting a Jedi at all.
No, I wasn't either. I was expecting like maybe some new random character, maybe Boba again to come back, but like not that.
Yeah, because they've done an insane job of hiding it and not letting anything go out.
Oh yeah.
Because whenever I spoke to my friends or anything, I was like, well, surely we would have heard some sort of casting rumor or something.
Yeah. But there was no
yeah, exactly. I think that made it so much better.
Just like the whole secret. Because I don't think anybody was really expecting it. Like, because sometimes there's those spoilers or the leaks, but no one knew. It was just,
because there was leaks of Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Ages ago, obviously it came true. Personally, I loved Ahsoka.
Yeah. Oh my god. She looks so good, so much better than what I was expecting.
Oh yeah. Do you know what? Like, I was expecting her montrals to be longer, but I didn't care. I didn't care.
Her face looked so good.
Rosario Dawson killed it.
I don't know what I was expecting it to be like really bad because it's hard to like turn a cartoon character into a but that was so good.
Because I don't know how you feel when I first heard that Rosario Dawson was playing. I was a little bit on the fence because I was like, you're going from such an iconic voice.
Yeah, I was really
changing it.
I was hoping that the voice actor for Ahsoka, I can never pronounce her last name, but I was hoping she would be in it, or maybe her voice would be in it. But Rosario Dawson did so good.
She killed it, honestly.
Absolutely amazing.
I saw people on TikTok hating on her. Like, how can you hate on that? Like,
and then people were also hating on Boba for like,
oh my god,
you know,
people who fat shamed Boba actually got on my nerves. Like,
first of all, he's in his 60s.
Exactly.
Now. The armor's not gonna fit. Like,
exactly. Like
that's called aging. First of all, I think it's amazing.
Nah, aging don't happen to certain people.
He looks absolutely amazing. So I don't know why people were so like annoyed by that. Or
yeah, I agree.
I don't know. I'm just happy to have him back.
What did you think of the paint job that Boba got?
The new one?
Yeah.
I loved it. I don't know. It just looks really sleek to me.
Looks clean.
Yeah.
And I love clean stuff.
Me too.
But yeah. Oh, right. We were talking about Mando. I need to get this video out so I can say it without stuttering. But that'll probably fail. So it's about the Darksaber, okay? And it made me laugh. Bloody hell, my internet is so crap. I'm so sorry. So Pre Vizsla had the Darksaber.
Yeah.
Maul killed Pre Vizsla, got the Darksaber. Kenobi then killed Maul. Vader killed Kenobi. Palpatine kills Vader. This is where it gets a little bit ridiculous.
Oh no.
The reactor shaft in the Death Star killed Palpatine. So the reactor shaft has the right to the Darksaber. And Lando destroyed the Death Star. So by this logic, Lando is the rightful owner of the Darksaber.
I like where you're going. Could you imagine just like Lando being like
it would have made Rise of Skywalker a lot better.
Oh yeah.
He just pulls out the Darksaber out of nowhere. But
wow, I never thought of it like that.
I saw it and I was like, man, I've got to talk about this. But there was one thing that came to my head. So Palpatine came back alive. Does that mean he gets the right back? Like,
I mean, I guess so.
So does that mean Rey now is the rightful owner?
Why? Let's just make like everybody the rightful. You get a minute.
Jar Jar Binks.
Jar Jar is definitely the rightful. Jar Jar probably would be. There's probably like some secret loophole.
Oh my god. I'm a Jar Jar simp, along with a Gonk Droid simp. But I can't handle it.
Simp for Jar Jar though. I mean,
it's a big monster. Do you think he deserves the hate he gets?
Jar Jar? No, not at all. He's supposed to be like a side, like comedic character.
Yeah, he's supposed to be the comic relief.
Yeah. As a kid, like Jar Jar would be the one character making me laugh through all those serious scenes. Like that's kind of what I was watching for.
Especially having Liam Neeson in the film.
Yes.
One of the most serious actors, even if he's not playing a serious character.
Exactly. You need that like weird alien kind of
exactly
thing. Even like for not just for kids, but just to lighten up the movie.
Yeah, I agree. Like you put it brilliantly.
Yeah. But like most of the original movies, they had like, a little bit of humor in them. But like the prequels probably wouldn't without Jar Jar, if I'm being completely serious.
There was like the occasional like comment.
Yeah, like the witty kind of sarcastic.
But there wasn't any like anything trying to make you laugh, like obviously. But I don't know, like there's a lot of people I'm honest, I keep on talking about these, but the segue I've got, like people hate on him and say you can't be a Star Wars fan if you like him.
Yeah.
Gatekeepers, we call them. I've done a few videos on them recently. I don't know if you've seen them.
I hate gatekeepers.
I've used some explicit words in them because despise them.
It's so funny too because people wouldn't expect like I just got back into Star Wars like right after The Mandalorian season 1 came out. I used to like it when I was younger, but I stopped liking it. And a lot of people don't believe me when I say like, yeah, I only started liking it in January of this year. Like, but
to some people, you're not a true fan because of that.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous.
Like, you didn't go to see all the, sequels in the movies. Like, no, I didn't. But like, I watch them now, Yeah,
exactly. Like, I don't know his name, and I wouldn't say it anyway because I don't want to give him any attention. But the fact he said you didn't know who this character was, you're not a Star Wars fan. I was reading through the comments. Did you comment on it?
I think I did. I'm not sure.
So many, like Element 7, Choco.
Yeah, I remember seeing like all my mutuals like stitching it, and I was like, yes.
I mean, I was a little bit late to the party, but I could have done it. I'm going to quote myself here. It's a bit explicit. I apologise. I did call him a cunt.
He is, though.
Yeah. Like, probably the most British swear word you'll hear. I don't hear Americans say it a lot.
Well, like, in New York, it's just, like, we say a lot of, like, just a lot of middle fingers.
Is that, like, do you have slang that is New York specific, if that makes sense?
Yeah, there's a lot of New York is kind of its own language.
Do you want to teach me a bit?
a lot of my friends from like out of state don't understand all the
Yeah.
words they say because it's like kind of like American and British, but like New York is just
Its own thing.
We're out there.
Yeah.
We're like our own little country.
Yeah. Like England have like the generic ones like twat and stuff.
Yeah.
But maybe this is just because I'm British. It sounds really weird when I hear an American say those sort of words.
Yeah, like
Like, it feels weird.
yeah, it really does. Like if I hear another like American say like I don't know any like British like swear words or anything, I'm just like
Bloody hell.
it doesn't sound right. Like yeah, like I'm not gonna like if I say bloody hell, it just sounds weird. Like you guys look like that. It just fits so perfectly.
Yeah. Like I saw a video Jake Paul called Conor McGregor a cunt.
I saw
And oh my god, that made me feel sick.
Oh god.
Like,
Oh, it gets on my nerves first of all, but like just watching that video, I was like, come on. Like
and we're going off topic again. I don't care. I'm enjoying it. But calling out Conor McGregor, you're gonna die.
yeah.
He's a monster.
He's like, okay, Jake Paul, like you have anger issues, but nothing's compared to Conor McGregor. Like you can't.
Exactly. Like, oh, Jesus Christ. He's gonna call out some other geezers, isn't he? Like, it'll be. I'm just sick of him now. But
Jake Paul.
when did you actually like start TikTok?
I actually started like I didn't show my face, but I started last 2019 in like August, but I didn't show my face until January of this year.
What content did you start off doing? Like same as what you're doing now, or like similar?
I did these really stupid. I'm not sure if you ever remember, but like when they had like a cartoon character and they would kind of like draw something on it, I decided to do that, and I got like 1,000 followers from that, and it kind of started me up to the point
and
where
now you've blown up.
Like it really helped when I started showing my face, because I would never have shown my face. But
it's
like,
always risky, isn't it?
Yeah, but just having like a couple of followers who some of them are still like pretty active on my account, which I'm surprised about. I'm like, wow, you stayed with me.
Do you recognize names, like certain names that comment?
Yeah.
I do as well. Like I'm not as big as you, but there's certain people who comment, and I'm like,
there's people who like comment all the time, or like they haven't commented in a couple of videos, and I'm like, where are they? Like I miss them.
You start feeling like dependent on them. Like, hang about, where are you?
Yeah, there's one that comments hi on all my videos. It's Yoda the soda. And
I think I've seen him before. Yeah.
He always comments hi on or she. I'm not sure. They always comment hi on all my videos, and it makes my day. I love it.
Yeah, I have a few of those. Like, there's someone called Connor, who comments on a lot of my videos, and he's been asking to come on here. Maybe I'll get him on one day. We never know. Never know what the future holds. But yeah, like it's insane. Like how many followers are you on now? You're over like 50K,
I'm at
aren't you?
60K. Yeah, I've been dying for a bit though. Like I've lost 100 followers in the last day, and I'm like, all right.
I mean, I'm on 11K. Like you're big time compared to me, but so.
No, I honestly am not though.
I just enjoy making content. Like that's the point. Like if there's a video I want to make, I'll upload it. If it does well, brilliant. If it doesn't,
I wish I was like that, but like I don't. If I like make a video and it doesn't do too well, I'll like instantly private it.
Yeah, I've done that a couple times though. To be fair, I have done that.
I'm very much a perfectionist, which is a problem of mine. So if I see any little flaw in my videos too, like if my hair is sticking the wrong way, or if I have like something in the back that shouldn't be there, I'll take it down. I'm like, I can't deal with that. Maybe that's just because I'm OCD too.
I do get that a little bit. Like when I used to do videos where I stood up, and like when I used to do like, I had to make sure there was nothing like awkward in the background, or else it would annoy me. Like.
And I always feel like if I had something, someone would like call me out for like, they'd be like, oh, look at or people have done that before, but it's usually funny or.
Yeah. I think the one I'm most scared about is spelling mistakes.
Me too. Me
Like,
too.
I go onto, like,
Yep.
Google, make sure I've spelt it right. I have
Yep.
to, because I hate spelling mistakes.
Yes. Oh, me too. I double check, triple check, and then if I do, I'll like take it down and I'll re-upload it.
Oh,
And
spelling mistakes are scary.
it's the worst when you're like writing out the caption and it
Mm.
autocorrects like right when you push post and you look at it and you're like, they should let us edit captions. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true. I want them to add comment pinning,
oh
where I
yes.
could pin
I would
comments.
love
I
that.
wanted that for ages.
It would help so much.
Mm-hmm.
So
Because,
that
like,
way, if I did make a spelling mistake, I could put
yeah,
like, yes, I know.
yeah, exactly. Or,
Like,
like, because I do, like, I've started doing a bit more stuff based around, like, rumors. Like, I've spoken about all of the Disney Investor Day stuff,
yeah.
which we'll get into.
Ooh.
Um, and, like, I wish there were pin comments so I could comment on it, pin it, like, saying, "Oh, disclaimer, this person is confirmed not to appear." Like,
Yeah. It would be
it'd
so
be a
much
bit
more
annoying. Yeah,
helpful.
there's
Just
still a lot of
because
stuff they need to do.
yeah.
Like,
I would love to have like folders too for like sounds or even like,
yeah,
because some sounds I just like to listen to through my headphones if I'm like doing stuff, and others I like for videos or just oh, this one's for like these types of videos and that. I don't
yeah.
know.
Have
I just
you? Do you create a lot of sounds for your videos, or do you just use?
know I'm a leech. I like using other sounds.
Yeah, I've started making more recently. Like, I don't know if you ever saw it. When I hit 10K, I recreated the Spider-Man
Yes,
sidewalk
I
scene.
love that.
I want to recreate that. I do
Yes.
want to recreate it because the quality was a bit crap. Um,
Oh, I loved it.
thank you. But the recent one I done of the Mandalorian one, like, it's enough to make a grown man cry. One, I soaked my sheets putting water in my eyes for that. And I made the sound. Usually when you make your own sound, they don't do that well, but
Yeah,
it's a risk you got to take, I think.
exactly.
But spoken a lot about TikTok, got to talk about the TikTok ban that almost happened. Were you scared at all, or?
I was a bit scared, but then towards the like when it got closer, I really wasn't because I was like, you know what, it's been fun. I had a great time. I've made great friends. If this is it, then it's it. Like kind of
Yeah. Do you
just
think we would have spoken at all if the ban did happen?
yeah,
Because I know we follow each other on Instagram and stuff.
yeah.
Like,
I
because that was my fear. Like, a lot of people who I've spoke to are American,
definitely.
and I get along with a lot of them.
Yeah.
And I was a bit like, oh crap! If this ban goes through, I'm probably never going to hear from them again.
Oh no, I would definitely like because I tried to make sure that I was following like all my mutuals on Instagram, so that way like we could always get in touch too.
Yeah,
If like TikTok just
yeah.
disappeared.
Because I saw people, like, understandably, like, getting upset and crying over it.
Yeah, because I could get that. Like some people like you build up your account so much, you make all these friends, and now
Builds
it's
up your
just
confidence, doesn't it?
yeah.
Like, I'm a lot more confident now
Oh, me too.
because of it.
Like
Like,
honestly, before TikTok, I probably would never have spoken to like anybody like this. Like
I probably wouldn't be doing this
yeah,
if it wasn't for TikTok.
like I have such bad social anxiety and like just talking to people is hard for me.
Yeah.
So like TikTok has really helped me, and even like the live streams and stuff too. Like just I don't know, kind of
Yeah.
make me more of a vibrant person, I guess.
I still do get a little bit of social anxiety and stuff, but
Oh,
it's,
me too. Me too.
yeah, like, it can never fully go, I don't think.
Oh yeah, no. But
Like,
I'm just better.
yeah,
That makes sense.
like, it's, if I meet new people, I'm nervous, but once I start talking and getting
Yeah.
into it,
Mhm.
I open up quite a bit and I try and be myself no matter what. But
Exactly.
like, what would have happened to Charlie actually if the ban did happen?
She would
Moan about chicken nuggets again.
oh my god, don't get me started on that. I hated that.
Did you, when you say you hated it, like, you might want to specify there might be people.
Okay, so I hated the whole Charlie and Dixie thing at their dinner table because it was so rude and disrespectful. And I know people were like, oh, well, you know, that's just how they act or whatever. But if you have a personal chef preparing a meal for you, I don't care if it's so bad or if you don't like it,
you eat that shit
and you thank them because they are making that for you.
Yeah, I
And
get what you're saying.
it's not like you just put some chicken nuggets in the microwave and you're eating that for your podcast. Like, no, this guy came out to your home. He prepared a meal for you, and he's out here throwing it up in the backyard. Like,
yeah, if I ever had a personal chef, like, he could make something I don't like. Personally, I don't like sweet corn or fish.
Yeah.
If he made me sweet corn and fish, I'd gobble that down.
Yeah.
Mainly because I hate saying no and like hate being rude to people.
Too.
But
like, I'm a really picky eater, but like, and if you have a personal chef, wouldn't you be like, oh, I really don't like snails, or could you maybe make something that's like chicken based, or I don't know.
Oh yeah,
like,
no, it's not like they just make anything.
Yeah, they're gonna ask you what you want. The dad was probably like, oh, just make anything.
Like,
but
do you think she deserves the hype?
No.
No.
I think she deserves hype, but not that much. Like
100 million.
Not that much, because what she did was groundbreaking. Like, she did introduce this whole dancing part of TikTok, but not that many. She doesn't deserve that many followers. Like, there's accounts I know who deserve way more than her. Like
Darth Choco, in my opinion.
Yes.
I love that man.
The best.
He just look. It sounds weird, but I just want to cuddle him. He just looks so cuddly.
He looks like he gives the best hugs. I don't know, like,
if you're upset, you could just hug him.
Yeah.
He could tell you about Star Wars.
Calming too. And he just has like, he's just one of those people with good vibes.
We need him and David Attenborough.
Yes.
David Attenborough, he's a national treasure. You can't have him, he's ours. But no, I do get what you're saying with the whole Charlie thing. I think a lot of those TikTokers don't deserve that much hype.
Addison Rae.
Like, I don't know, like, a lot of it is because they are what everyone deems, like, society deems as, like, perfect, essentially. Which, I mean, good on them, they've got good genes.
Exactly. But, like, it's talent. There's no talent. Like,
I could spend an hour learning that dance.
Yeah, like I don't want to, but like I could like
the little
I don't know.
The only ever dance I've done on my TikTok is that Han Solo one.
That
one. Like, that's
that one.
Only dance I'll ever do.
The best dance though.
It is. Don't see Charlie doing it.
No. Like
there was what was the drama going around? It was that she was ungrateful for 100 million, wasn't it?
Yeah, because she was talking to like James Charles about it, and she was like, I think she called him like she was like referring to him just as like followers and not people or whatnot. I mean, again, the fame has to get to your head, I guess.
I don't think you can, like, the fame can ever not get to your head.
Yeah.
I think it's impossible. People who say it doesn't.
Imagine having 100 million people following you. Like,
I couldn't. It couldn't be me. It'd blow me away. It blows
my mind that like 6,000 people, or even like my most viewed video has like 800,000 views, and I'm like, how could that many people see that one video?
Yeah.
You know, like, that's just crazy.
Yeah. Like 11,000 people follow me. I remember I was playing football when I hit 10,000 and I hit it, and I was just, or soccer, sorry, I should specify that. But I was just blown away. Like, my heart was racing. I was like, 10,000 people like me going, guys, like.
It's crazy to think about, like, because 10,000 is a lot of people. Like, if you were to have 10,000 people in a room, like, that would be insane. A packed room.
Yeah. Like, like you said, like, even when videos like blow up, like I'm extremely lucky to have one video that almost hit 2 million views.
That's awesome.
I don't know how. It was a fact about Harry Potter. And I was like, I woke up and it was on like 1 million. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
that is crazy.
Like,
and what's kind of sad though is that like I've seen some people who I used to be kind of friends with, like it kind of gets to their head after a while, and they get like an inflated sense of ego, which it hurts to see because, you know, they used to be like this humble person, but then the numbers get to your head. And I'm not gonna lie, the numbers have gotten to my head before.
Oh yeah, they have to at least once.
But you know, now I'm kind of, it's, you always have to think like, imagine all these people in a room. That's how I do it, to humble myself.
Like, I love my friends. Like Joe, who was in the first one, he's genuinely one of the best to keep me level-headed. Like if I say anything and I sound a bit big-headed, he'll pull me up on it instantly. And yeah, like that's why I love my friends. They'll keep me grounded. Like,
you always need to have people like that. It's good.
Like, exactly. I think like Jake Paul doesn't have that. You can tell with the way he acts.
Oh yeah, he thinks he's like the king of the world. Like step down off your like little horse, you know.
Yeah, like KSI. I don't know if you ever watch anything of him. Like,
I've only watched their fight.
Yeah, fair enough. Like, I was lucky enough to be in a Zoom call with him once.
That is awesome.
And I'm not joking. He is one of the most down-to-earth, nice people I've ever spoken to.
I love to hear that.
Like, you could ask him anything and he'd answer it. And like, even like he's human at the end of the day. Because we were in it halfway through. He's like, "Oh shit, I got to upload a video."
I love that. I love when people they don't act like they're better or like, you know.
Like when there's people who are bigger than me, I know on TikTok it might not be the hardest thing. Like I'm always like, are they going to be dicks? Because you can never tell.
You can always kind of tell from like how people interact with their followers too. Because I feel like if you don't put the effort into like
I'll reply to every comment.
Yeah, like you don't have to reply to everyone, but if like someone asks you a question and you see it, like it takes 1 second to reply.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Like I'm always on TikTok, so if I see a comment come through, and I'll answer it if it's like not a weird, like, you know, creepy.
Do you get a lot of like weird comments?
Yeah.
I don't want this to.
But I get a lot of weird DMs.
Oh really?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the weirdest? Go on.
Honestly, there's a lot of like weird pickup lines, and some of them
a lot of Star Wars ones.
Yeah, and some of them are very like X-rated, and I'm just like, all right, those are the ones I not answer. I'm like, okay, just deny.
Yeah, because I don't want this to come across the wrong way, but I do think creepy comments happen more with like females, which
no, you're definitely right. Yeah,
I haven't got any creepy stuff.
I either get like creepy comments or like mean comments. Like there's no in between, you know.
Yeah.
People are very creative. I will say that.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of creative insults, and like some of them, like if it's a stupid insult, like I won't laugh. But like some of them are very creative. Someone called me a man girl with rabies, and that just made my day for some reason. Like
I got. TikTok comments are brilliant sometimes. I got told I sound like Boris Johnson once, and it was my favourite comment ever. Like,
oh my God. And I love it when people just they say like, "Oh, you look like this person," and it's just another girl with brown hair or something, and I'm like,
does it ever annoy you when they compare you to someone that you don't look like?
Depends on the person.
Yeah.
Because I've been called Nicolas Cage before. Multiple.
I think I've been in a live when that's happened before.
Multiple times I've been called Nicolas Cage, and that annoys me. But like everyone else, like, you know, I feel nice that I'm like being compared to somebody, because usually they're very pretty and all that. So it's like, oh, you know, but
I'll tell you now, never been compared to someone like pretty. I've been compared to a couple footballers before on my looks, but that's just because when I have my hair down to the sides,
Yeah.
because it's quite a common hairstyle.
Mhm.
But no, I don't really. My friend got compared to look like Mr. Beast.
That's a good one.
But he'll admit it. He doesn't look anything like Mr. Beast.
I actually have a whole thing in my phone of like everyone I've ever been compared to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because some of them are just too good to.
What's the weirdest one?
The weirdest one?
Hmm.
I have we have the food critic from Ratatouille.
Oh
We have
my God.
Palpatine. We have Dobby. I I mean,
I mean, I wouldn't take all of these as a compliment.
no, I had. Well, actually, it's Palpatine pre-lightning. They
Oh, okay,
specified.
okay,
They were like,
okay.
it's like you look like Palpatine, but not like wrinkly
Yeah.
Palpatine. And I was like, okay. And the person who told me I looked like Dobby, they're like, oh, it's a compliment because he's cute.
I
And
love Dobby.
I was like, I'm not sure if I take that as a compliment, given that he's not even human, but
yeah. I think the weirdest one I got, and I instantly was like, "Nah, you're chatting rubbish." Well, sorry, you're speaking trash. Was
oh,
I got told when I had like shorter hair that I looked like Tom Holland, and I was like, "What?" Like, if Tom Holland looked like me, he wouldn't be like he wouldn't have the stands. Let's just say that.
don't say that.
But I mean, I'll take the compliment. But what was I going to say?
Yeah, TikTok comments are my favorite things.
Do you have fan accounts of yourself? Like, not that you've made, but
I had one, but I don't know where they went. They kind of just disappeared.
Because that, like, if I ever got one made for me, I wouldn't know what to do because it'd be too weird, be too surreal.
The person who made a fan account, I think it was a kid, because I knew their other account and they talked kind of like a kid. So I followed them on the fan account or whatever. And it was really cute. They put like Alanna followed in their bio on like that date. And I was like, aw, it's weird to think like someone would like me that much to make a whole other TikTok account.
Yeah, it's weird. And that's the thing, like, you think of certain people, they get weird stan accounts.
Yeah.
Like, weird.
It's funny to even think like people actually, like some people like actually check on my TikTok. Like, I don't know, like, because I used to be like very unpopular. I still am in like the real world. Like, compared to my friends,
I'm similar. Yeah.
But it's so funny too, because out of all my friends, you would not expect me to have the most TikTok followers. Like, if you knew like all of us, because I'm that weird socially awkward one who only has 5 other people. So it's funny how my account has blown up this much.
It is insane. Like, I was always in school. I knew everyone. I was friendly with everyone, but I was never a part of like the big groups.
Yeah, me too. Like, I was that person people were getting homework from, because like oh god, I was that person. People would always they'd be nice. They'd be like, hi, how are you? Can you tell me chapter 5?
Yeah. I just didn't do homework. I got told off so much. I just didn't really like school at all, personally.
My grade, for some reason, everyone was like a bit of a try hard, and we would all try to like be better than ever. Like, there was only 100 kids in my grade, so but we all were very competitive grade wise. And I just remember after every test, like, everyone would tell their grades to one another, and it would put so much pressure on me to do well.
Yeah.
Because you didn't want to be like that one person.
That's what I don't like, unnecessary pressure like that.
Yeah.
Like,
it made me into like a productive person, but it also gave me way too much stress. Like, I did not need that stress in high school.
Yeah, that's the one place you don't want stress in your life. School.
And then I became the weirdo who never went out again.
That literally sums me up in a sentence. I'm the weirdo that doesn't go outside. Like,
look, I'm always in this room.
like, so I didn't, school life was all right until I went to college, and I did enjoy it more, like doing
college is so much better,
like forensic science, psychology, criminology, or stuff like that.
It's all stuff I'm interested in.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, math or chemistry, like, no thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm out of school now, working. I'm actually enjoying it a lot more.
Nice.
But enough about me. Let's talk about Disney. All right,
yes.
we're getting into the juicy bits. We've had a massive tangent on real life stuff. Disney Investor Day. Watching it live at 2 a.m. here, I wanted to, like, I don't know if I wanted a cry of happiness, scream the house down, or just sleep. Like, it blew me away, if I'm honest. Like, I know we spoke about it after. What, out of the Star Wars one, which one are you most excited for?
Bad Batch, definitely.
Out of everything?
Yes.
Really?
I am so excited for Bad Batch.
That surprises
I don't know why, but like just seeing the trailer for that, again, like I'm obsessed with the Clone Wars and anything to do with
fives.
Literally. But I'm so excited to see like what happens to all of them after, like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then of course, Ahsoka, can not be excited for that.
I think Bad Batch is up there because it had a trailer.
Yeah.
I think if it didn't have the trailer, I wouldn't.
Yeah, no, probably not. I would still be excited, but not as excited.
Yeah. But the one announcement for Star Wars that blew me away was Hayden Christensen.
Yes, I forgot about that. In
returning.
And isn't he going to be in like all the episodes too?
Is he?
That's what I heard.
I hadn't heard anything of that.
I could be completely wrong. I saw that on TikTok, but if he is, even if he's in one episode, I'm going to cry.
But it's Kathleen Kennedy, I believe. Didn't she say it's going to be the rematch of the century?
Oh my God.
Which...
If it's going to be the rematch of the century, oh God.
This is the show of the bloody century.
Like, really, everyone's been looking forward to this. It's like, honestly, Revenge the Sith, if we're being honest.
Do you remember when there was talks that it got cancelled? Yeah,
wasn't that like earlier this year?
Yeah.
And now they're like, oh, Hayden Christensen.
Yeah, exactly. That's the best way to do it, though, isn't it? Say, oh yeah, it might not happen. Boom, Hayden Christensen. It's like give me a video idea now. Age of Ultron, where Rhodey's like, boom, you're looking for this?
Yes.
Disney talking about like, Kenobi.
Literally. Oh God.
I'm so excited for Kenobi.
I cannot wait for that.
Ewan McGregor. I know there was rumors that Natalie Portman was going to return, but it's
that would be interesting.
It'd only be as a flashback, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Because obviously,
yeah, she's
not around. But would you actually like that?
I'm not sure. I never really liked if they maybe like kind of made Padme a bit of a stronger character. I always felt like she was just a romantic interest.
Padme stands coming at you right now. I agree. I get what you're saying.
I don't. If they made her like more of a politician rather than like Anakin's wife, like then I would love to see her. But I don't want to see her like as that. Oh,
I think we saw a little bit of that in Attack of the Clones, didn't we?
Yeah.
But then it was just, she's fallen out of the bloody ship. Like, yeah.
Like, all right.
I do actually agree. Like, you've actually made a good point. I've never thought of it like that. Like,
I would love to see a Padme series, even if it's animated or something, if they can't get Natalie Portman back, just to see how strong of a politician she was, because she was very influential. Like, but I feel like they never showed her true potential, except for the I'm dead.
Natalie Portman is a brilliant actress,
Yes, she
and
is.
you could argue, was she wasted then? Like, there's obviously arguments saying yes. Like, I'm not too sure. Here's what. So we've spoken about your most favorite, least favorite.
Yeah.
Do you have a least favorite?
Do I have a least favorite? Not really.
Do you know? Okay.
I'm a bit confused about how Cassian's gonna be, but I'm
Yeah.
excited because, I mean, we saw is it gonna be as like that like before?
Yeah, I believe so.
Maybe I just have to hear more about it. But like
trailer.
Yeah. The trailers always get me excited. That's like the setting point for me, at least.
See, the way I sum up the Cassian show, it's something that doesn't need to exist. Like, it doesn't need to happen. It's the same with a lot of them.
Yeah, I feel like they could have done another series. Like, I would have loved to have seen a Rebels sequel.
Oh, don't get me started on that.
I was kind of disappointed not to have seen that because I really want to know what happens to Ezra. You know, I love Thrawn. I want to see more of him. Also, like Sabine. Oh God, I love them all. And I honestly think that they aren't going to do it because of how much hate Rebels has gotten.
Doesn't deserve it.
It really does. It's a good show. Just because the animation is different.
Yeah.
I mean, if we look at the Clone Wars animation in season 1, it's like not you know, I don't know why everyone hates on Rebels. And it's just,
do you know what I've seen a lot of hate on? The lightsabers in Rebels.
Yeah, the fact that they're so like, I don't know. I kind of think that's cooler in a way.
Because that's the concept art, isn't it?
Yeah.
What they're based off.
It actually looks like a light.
Yeah.
Like, an actual light. Like, if you're having an actual lightsaber, it's not going to be like wide.
Yeah.
And I also think it makes it look more difficult to use. Like, the accuracy is more difficult.
Yeah.
I kind of like that better. But
I'll be honest, I didn't watch Rebels until after season 7 of Clone Wars. Not a real fan, but I'll be honest, it's a very up and down show.
Yeah.
But I mean, when the Cassian Andor show got announced, I tweeted out saying, "Give me a live action Hera Syndulla, and I won't care."
Oh my God, yes.
Like, she grew on me.
Seeing her as a pilot, she's probably, in my opinion, one of the best pilots in Star Wars. Like, come on, we need more Rebels appreciation in Star Wars.
Like the Kanan Jarrus.
Oh God, I love Kanan. Oh. I need to see all these people.
Yeah, I agree. Like, there's a lot of people theorizing that the Ahsoka show is actually going to be somewhat of a Rebel sequel.
That kind of annoys me though, because like, as much as I love Ahsoka, like, I kind of want the Rebels characters to have like their own spotlight, because everyone loves Ahsoka, so I feel like they would just kind of use that as.
Do you want Thrawn to appear in Ahsoka?
Yes, I want him to appear anywhere.
You done a video on it. I can't remember who you wanted to play, didn't you?
I want his actor to play it.
Yeah.
Possibly.
He,
first of all, he looks kind of like him, and he also, again, has that voice. Not really a big fan of Benedict Cumberbatch playing it. I know he's like a big player, but I don't know. I just can't see him as. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm so stuck on him being Dr. Strange.
I'll throw a spanner in the works. Cillian Murphy.
I can't say I know who that is.
Peaky Blinders. Tommy Shelby.
I'll have to look that up later.
Yeah, because, I mean, Thrawn, he's got a long face. And Cillian doesn't have that. Personally, when you search him up, I want him as my Doctor Doom in Fantastic Four. But yeah, I think it's, especially for you as a Thrawn, if I may say so, simp.
Yes, I most definitely.
I think it's going to be they got to be careful with who they cast.
Yeah.
If they cast.
I definitely feel like he has to be British. Like, because I don't know. That's just
I'll Our plans.
Yes.
Like, Thrawn, I'll be honest with you, I didn't like him originally.
Mm-hmm.
As she leaves the Zoom call, because I said that. But I didn't like him originally, if I'm honest.
No, he wasn't great in Rebels. I'm gonna be like, I don't think his whole potential was really shown. He was just seen as like, they kind of made him weaker than I feel like he actually is, so that like Ezra could be seen as like the hero in a way.
Yeah, I feel that.
Like, because I've been reading the books too, and oh god, he's.
I need to read Star Wars books. That's one thing I need to do.
You do. They're so good, and it's like fun to read.
I need like a proper like list of what ones are like must reads.
Yes.
I might try and hit up Darth Choco or Element 7.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Asking them, because bloody hell,
definitely would. Yeah.
they are the living embodiment of the Jedi archives. Let's be real.
They really are. They carry Star Wars TikTok. Like
them two together, brilliant.
Oh, yeah.
I love both of them. But no, we've spoken about favorite, least favorite. We'll talk about even recent announcements. The Book of Boba Fett.
Yes, I love Boba.
Yeah,
I love him so much. I'm so excited.
I have a little bit of a controversial opinion, or at least it was controversial, I believe. I thought pre-Mando season 2, Boba was heavily overrated.
Oh, me too.
Like in the movies, at least.
Yeah, because he really didn't do anything in the movies. Like he was in it for 2 minutes, and
he has 4 lines, if that.
Yeah.
He probably has more lines in Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
I just like, but then him coming back in Mando blew me away.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see his like actual full potential, who he really is.
Yeah, like we saw a snippet of it.
Yeah,
in Mando.
His entrance, oh my god,
and seismic charges.
Oh god, they're really doing him well. I will like.
He's getting what he deserves.
Oh, definitely.
I'm stuttering. Why do I keep on stuttering? I hate myself.
Don't worry.
I want to get your opinion on this. I know you loved Luke appearing. Who didn't really? Exactly. I thought I know we've spoken about that. I think we've spoken about this, or was it someone else? He looked funny. He did. The de-aging wasn't that good, in my opinion. I was kind of hoping they would have Sebastian Stan come and play him. When I saw the X-Wing, I said it better be Sebastian Stan, you know. I thought it was. If they do have a man, if he comes back, I really hope they bring Sebastian Stan in. Yeah. Because I get the whole point of the CGI, and honestly, it wouldn't be the weirdest thing Star Wars has ever done, like that shift. Yeah. Because I don't know if I can look at a CGI Luke for much longer. He was very stiff. I just thought his face didn't look right as well. No disrespect to the stunt double Mark Hamill or anything. Oh yeah, no. It was a bit, maybe because we had Mando, who was so full of emotion at that time, and then we had Luke, who was just he didn't care. Yeah, okay, you're here over here crying. I need to go. You compare it to what Marvel done with de-aging with Clark Gregg and Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah. Compared to what the Star Wars side of Disney have done, and I don't understand how it doesn't look the same. Yeah. They should have similar, if not more budget Star Wars, shouldn't they? Oh yeah. And honestly, like I said before, if they have Sebastian Stan come in, you know how Marvel with Rhodey, there was 2 different actors. We won't know. We're not gonna care. Majority of people wanted Sebastian Stan, didn't they? It would have been well received. Oh yeah. But, and even Mark Hamill himself said that Sebastian Stan should play a younger version of himself. Yeah. I mean, I don't think Mark Hamill was complaining that he got to return. Oh yeah, no, definitely not. But Sebastian Stan would have been brilliant, but
I just feel like they needed a bit more emotion.
Yeah.
Like, especially for a scene like that,
Yeah,
you need
yeah.
emotion.
I mean, like I said, Sebastian Stan could have been brilliant. What is he brilliant in? Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
Segue king ever.
Exactly.
Marvel announcements. Did you watch the Marvel announcements?
Yes, I did. Those were the ones I was waiting
What blew you away the most? I think I know, but
you
what
know,
blew...
definitely, definitely the Loki trailer. Oh my God. I've watched that about 100 times in the past day.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Because I wanted to do reactions to them for my YouTube.
That would have been a great idea.
But it was 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And I wanted to watch them then.
I wasn't even thinking about reactions. I just was like, oh my
Yeah.
God.
Like, I remember I was laying in bed. I had my phone out. I was like this. And I was like, I couldn't contain it. I could not contain it.
I am so excited for Loki. Oh my God.
Do you think, in your eyes, it could be a flop?
To me, no, because I like anything Tom Hiddleston did.
Yeah.
Like, he could be in like Sesame Street and I'd be like, this is a masterpiece.
Yeah. Like, I have a
But
fear it's a risk, the sort of show it is.
because it's so like out there
Mm.
that I feel like it's not gonna do too great.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna love it.
Yeah.
But I don't think it will be widely loved by other people.
Yeah, I think it's gonna have that quite like a selective audience.
Yeah, because Loki's one of those characters that like you have to like if you love Marvel. Like I know for a fact that like my friends who just watch it for fun, they don't like him because like they don't understand
I love him.
it like I do.
Yeah. I agree. Personally, the one I'm most excited for is Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Oh my God, Sebastian Stan, Anthony Mackie. If you can't tell, I'm a bit more excited for the Marvel announcements. Yeah.
I couldn't tell.
All the Marvel announcements, I was screaming.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't scream.
Even like WandaVision too. I wasn't really excited for that.
WandaVision.
But the new trailer has got me really excited.
Yeah.
And then like Falcon in the Winter. Oh my God.
I'll be honest, end of Endgame, Falcon getting the shield, I was like, in midnight showing, 3 a.m. in the morning, he gets given the shield, and I'm a bit like, I wanted Bucky.
Yeah. I wanted it to be Bucky because of their whole story together.
But I rewatched the first Avenger recently after, like, watching Endgame for like the 5th time or so. I watched it a stupid amount of time in the cinema. But I was watching it, and Erskine says, not a good soldier, but a good man. And when you think about it, Bucky is the perfect soldier.
Yeah.
Falcon. Falcon is the perfect man.
Yeah.
When you think about it. So
he really
I get, like, he's grown on me. His suit looks beautiful.
Oh God, I love it.
Quality.
I absolutely love it. Falcon is one of my favorite. Honestly, anyone in the Captain America like movies, I love it. Honestly, anyone in Marvel. Who am I kidding?
I wish instead of having the little drone as Red Wing, he actually had a Falcon.
Me too. Oh God, that would be so cool.
Like, even if it was just a pet, like.
Yeah. You could pass that off. Like, they passed off so many things in Marvel. You're telling me that you couldn't pass off a Falcon. Like,
exactly.
You
like,
could.
But I mean, I have to admit, I think I prefer Bucky's costume because it's just cleaner and
it is a lot cleaner. I love the clean, kind of
anything, like any costume that's clean, like you said, sleek.
Yep. I love it.
Instantly. And US Agent is going to appear. The character I'm actually really excited to see. Love US Agent. What bit of Falcon are you most excited for?
Honestly, I don't know.
I'll be honest. Take away Falcon and Bucky,
Mm-hmm.
Zemo.
Oh, yes.
I'm happy because I don't think we saw enough of him in Civil War, even though he's meant to be the villain.
He is very underrated. Like, everything he did in Civil War is so smart. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think people realize that, how he brought them all together and he tore them apart. Like,
it does go extremely overlooked.
he is a very talented man. And, like, honestly, he could be one of the greatest villains in Marvel.
Yeah.
But he's, like, of course, he's a human. He's not that strong. He's not like Loki or Thanos, but he's got that mind. He's got that cunningness, I guess.
Yeah. I agree with what you said there, to be fair.
He do really bad things, you know?
Like what he done to that ex-Hydra agent with his head in like the scene, like he does actually go heavily overlooked in that film.
Yeah.
And it is a bit upsetting really, because it's such a good film.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like we've got the three main ones, haven't we? Like the three main Marvel Disney shows are Loki, Falcon, Wanda.
And WandaVision, yeah.
I'm going to put you in a really difficult spot here, and I apologize, but rank them.
Okay, easy. Loki, Falcon, WandaVision.
Oh, what is that? Worst to best, yeah?
No, Loki, then Falcon, WandaVision. Only because I really don't like Vision all that much. I don't know why. I love Paul Bettany, but Vision gets on my nerves.
Oh, fair enough.
I don't know why. I can't tell. I just
that's
love
understandable.
Jarvis, and I miss Jarvis.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still not. I wasn't a fan of Friday. When
Friday annoys me.
Yeah. Like
Maybe it's just because I love Jarvis too much, but
it's because we got introduced to Jarvis with Paul Bettany, and it was suddenly changed. Like I don't know.
Friday, and I'm like, hi.
Just hear her voice walk out the cinema.
Yeah.
I'm not having this. I'm not having it.
No, thank you.
But one thing I think Marvel have done brilliantly is not recast Black Panther. Because that news was such a shock. And I don't know if you felt the same. I was scared they were going to recast.
Yeah, because it was such a popular movie. I feel like they would have wanted to, but I'm happy they're not going to, because it's just really disrespectful to his like whole legacy. Yeah,
and hopefully we get to see a bit more Shuri in the suit. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yes.
Because I saw people say that they wanted Killmonger to return, and personally, that's a no from me.
Yeah. I feel like he was good in Black Panther, but I don't think I really would want to see him anywhere else.
No, he was good as that villain.
Yeah, I want to see Shuri though. I would love to see her have her own standalone show or something. Maybe she can take up like the whole, you know.
I believe that she'll get the Black Panther mantle.
I really hope she does, because she's so smart and she's a badass. Like, you know.
Although, if one thing that will actually annoy me personally is if, when they introduce the Fantastic Four, if they make Shuri smarter than Reed Richards.
Yeah.
Because Reed Richards is the smartest person in Marvel.
Yeah.
Give or take a couple characters.
Yeah. There's some things that you can't like change. Like, I feel like making her smarter than like Tony Stark is like that's
it was a bit of a reach.
Yeah. But no, I don't think she should be the smartest person. Maybe like, you know, kind of like I feel like she should be like a Tony Stark kind of character, you know, like kind of you don't expect it, but then you see it. Like
she comes out with something like every so often, which I don't know. I actually really like Shuri's character.
Oh, me too. He was probably one of my favorite characters in Black Panther.
But I just thought. I'm just thinking, when they announced Fantastic Four, which I'm so excited for, so excited. If if they nerf Reed Richards' brain, that you can't. Like,
Yeah, I
he's
get
the
that.
one character who you can't nerf.
Yeah.
You can't. No, I'm so excited for Fantastic Four. So
Yes.
excited. Who would you have play Fantastic Four?
Oh,
It's a very, very difficult question. I've been trying.
I have no clue. I have to get back to you on that one.
Because I have three. Like, I have Reed Richards, John Krasinski.
Yeah.
Obvious. I would want him without the beard, personally. Even though I know modern Reed Richards has the beard, I don't want the beard.
Yeah.
Emily Blunt as Sue Storm.
Yes.
It's like they're a couple in real life.
Yeah, that would work out perfectly.
Make them a couple in the film.
Exactly.
There's rumors that Zac Efron has been or is in talks to play Human Torch.
Interesting.
Personally, that's a no from me.
I can't say I like him.
No. Have you watched Stranger Things?
Yeah.
You know, Dacker. I can't say his first. Is it Dark? Oh, I can't say it. The person who plays, is it Billy, the blonde one?
Yes. Oh my God.
He needs to be the Human Torch, in my opinion.
He's got that perfect attitude too. Oh my God. Yes.
Like I just think he's the best. But like, would you say what? Take away the big three that we've ranked already. What extra one would you say you're most excited for?
The What If series.
Oh, really?
I'm really excited for that.
That's really surprised me.
Yeah, I just seeing like Peggy, take up the whole super soldier. Because I always thought of that. I was like, why wouldn't they use somebody other than like this scrawny dude? Like, if you already gotten someone who's already like militarily trained, maybe go differently. But I don't know.
I done a video on. I ranked all of the Marvel ones based on excitement, and I did put What If quite low, if I'm honest. Like, all the ones I put lower were the ones we don't really have information on.
Yeah.
Like Moon Knight and stuff like that. But I don't know. What If just doesn't seem to excite me as much.
I don't know. I was like I don't know why I'm excited for it. Maybe it's because I always think like when I'm watching a movie, I'm always like, what if or whatever. That's just kind of like how I think all the time.
Yeah.
So that might be why I'm like really excited for that.
Yeah. Like, what was it? Like Ant-Man. That's what I'm very excited for.
Yes.
Because one, Michelle Pfeiffer's returning. I thought we didn't see enough of her. And a character who blew me away. I don't know if you've played Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, but
I did.
He's the main villain in that, Kang the Conqueror.
Yes. Oh, I definitely played that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I want him to be the next big bad.
That would be a great, definitely.
Because then we get there's so many possibilities if we get him.
Especially after having like Thanos, I feel like we'd need someone who's, on that level.
Because this might sound really weird, but the way I'd want Marvel to go is the next big bad to be Kang the Conqueror, and then the next big bad to be Doctor Doom.
Yes.
Because Doctor Doom hasn't been done good enough in any movie.
Nope. I completely agree.
The one with Michael B. Jordan, sucked. No, I don't like the film. I
just feel like there's a lot of characters that they've done bad in the past, and like they're just kind of like redoing now, and I love that.
Yeah.
Like Spider, not to say that the original Spider-Mans were bad.
You almost annoyed me there.
But like, with Tom Holland, like they kind of like reinvented it in a way. Like of course, like the original ones were like amazing, but they kind of made Tom Holland fit more into like the Marvel universe. Because I don't know, in my opinion, I don't think like Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield's, like their interpretation would fit with like Tony Stark.
Yeah, when you put it like that, that is a very, very good way of putting it.
I just can't see that. So I really like how they reinvented him to more of like a, I don't know, someone who needs more guidance than like.
But here's a question. You've actually like set this up brilliantly. I wanted to talk about all the Spider-Man rumors as well, because they're insane.
Oh my god, there's so many.
Do you think Tom Holland's Spider-Man is over-reliant on help?
A little bit, yeah.
Because to me, he's way too reliant on help.
Yeah.
Way too reliant.
He doesn't seem to be able to do anything himself.
Yeah.
Like he always needs, like he always needed Tony to come in and save him. Yeah. Or like somebody else or.
Because my issue with Spider-Man in the MCU, and I'm not expecting a lot of people to agree with me here, is the fact they're not letting Spider-Man be Spider-Man.
Yeah. He's kind of more like an apprentice, I guess.
Yeah.
And like actually Spider-Man. Like, yeah, you have the suit, you have some webs, but like it's not the Spider-Man we grew up with.
Yeah.
It's more like another Marvel hero.
Yeah. I do actually agree. Like, I think the best, like, he's had one sort of friendly neighborhood film in Homecoming where the furthest he went was at Washington.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it was. Don't get me started on landmarks. I suck. But that was a friendly neighborhood thing. Like the little montage where he helps the old lady and she buys him a churro, the bike. That screams Spider-Man to me.
That's Spider-Man, but like
with the kind of silly big bad.
Yeah.
Vulture is a bit silly.
Yeah.
And then we go from that to Mysterio, who is one of my favorite Spider-Man villains.
Gosh, and Jake Gyllenhaal, I love him.
And I thought the suit. What was your opinions on the Mysterio suit?
I don't really know. Like, it wasn't my favorite, but it wasn't like my least favorite either.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of like, I wasn't like, oh my god, that looks amazing, but I wasn't hating on it either.
I think once they took off like the gold plating on like the front and it was just the green, that was stupidly comic accurate and I loved it. I was all for that. Like, I'm not one of those people who like it has to be comic accurate.
Yeah,
like something like that.
Nice to see.
Like if they do it comic accurate, it's just that extra bit of satisfaction.
Yeah, it's like it's a nice attention.
Yeah. Which with certain Avengers like Hawkeye, I understand why they didn't do it. Completely understand. Like it would have looked ridiculous. Let's be real. But with Spider-Man, he goes from having like a low-key friendly neighborhood film to fighting an Avengers level threat in all of those drones.
Yeah.
And he's gone to space already. And to me, it just kind of annoys me.
Yeah, because that's not really I feel like Spider-Man was kind of like that vigilante type, like stay in your own neighborhood. Like, kind of like Daredevil in a way. Like, Daredevil's not going to go to fight in space, you know? That, like, Spider-Man and Daredevil are kind of like on the same kind of level for me. Except, of course, Spider-Man's a bit higher because...
I love Daredevil. I love Daredevil.
I am obsessed with Daredevil.
Like,
honestly, one of my favorite shows.
He's the one person who I've actually been really annoyed about that hadn't been rumoured to appear in Spider-Man 3.
Oh.
Like...
I'm really annoyed that they canceled Daredevil and that they canceled The Punisher. Like, those are the two.
I've rewatched The Punisher recently, and it's just so good. It is just brilliant.
What I love about those is, like, they're not like these, like, you know, they're normal people in a way. Well, Daredevil has like that sense, but like The Punisher is just a normal guy who is a Marine. Like, he's got nothing special about him, just like this anger in him.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that.
Like, honestly, the Netflix shows, The Punisher and Daredevil are the best, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yep.
I would argue, like, I think I put Daredevil above Punisher. I think,
Oh,
and that was, to me personally, that's based purely on the fact that Daredevil has a third season.
yeah, and we see more of him.
Like, Daredevil season 3 blew me away.
So good.
Blew me away. And I was so upset when they cancelled it because we didn't get to see any more of Bullseye.
Oh God, honestly, all the characters in that show are so good.
The thing that kind of like annoys me a bit more, Bullseye, we've seen more in the Ben Affleck Daredevil movie.
Yeah,
And that movie...
absolutely horrible.
Oh, Jesus. But, yeah, I'm just going to steer back onto Spider-Man. The rumours.
Mhm.
Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. Do you want that?
I do want that. I feel like it would be kind of cool to see them. I'm not sure how they're gonna do it, but like it's just gonna be, it's gonna be like that meme, you know, like the pointing Spider-Man. Like,
I think if they do that with the massive crossover, they have to do that. They have. It's just fan service at this, like, at this rate. Like,
because honestly, what else would you do with like a third Spider-Man movie? I feel like you have to kind of put them in here now. And
with
also,
how Spider-Man has been, yeah.
And you also have to give justice to Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield because they built up that Spider-Man hype. Like, honestly, Spider-Man wouldn't probably be that good of a character if they didn't build it up first.
Personally, I think Tobey Maguire's better than Tom Holland.
Oh yeah.
Controversial opinion. Do you know what also annoys me? Like, on videos on TikTok, there's a little slight tangent. If it's an opinion, I have to specify it's an opinion.
Yeah, that's annoying. I hate that. Like, because people will be like bashing you. All right, it's just my opinion. Don't judge. Don't come for me in the comments.
Yeah.
They still do though.
I have a little story about that, but if I remember, I'll say it after we talk about Spider-Man. But if I'm honest, as much as I am excited, as much as I'd love Tobey Maguire to return, I don't want him to.
I could see that.
Because, like, they were being released as I was growing up. And I've watched those movies so many times.
Yeah.
And my reaction when J.K. Simmons returned blew me away. And I just don't want them to ruin it.
Yeah, I could see, because they could do like and you know how like Into the Spider-Verse, how it was that one Peter Parker who was like older and kind of like you know, I feel like they might do it like that and kind of not do them the right justice. Not to say that he was a bad, you know, but I feel like they might make them look kind of silly in a way.
Yeah, but they got away with it, I think, in Spider-Verse, to be honest.
Yeah, they did.
But did you like Spider-Verse?
I loved it.
Yeah,
I really loved it. I just thought it was like a different type of Marvel movie, and I don't know. It was interesting.
Yeah, it was different, and it paid off.
Yeah,
I think.
And the aesthetics of that movie, like, just it's so like visually nice to watch.
Yeah, actually, brilliant way of putting it, to be honest. But have you seen the rumors that Kirsten Dunst and Emma Stone are going to be returning as well?
I did not.
Yeah, like, I mean, literally every character ever been in Star Wars has been rumored to return. I think if they're going to bring back Emma Stone, she's got to be Spider-Gwen.
Yeah.
If they bring back Kirsten Dunst, give her the brightest ginger hair you've ever given someone.
Yeah. Literally, most ginger.
Because I maybe it's because I'm a Tobey Maguire fanboy, like you're a Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah.
I never see anything wrong with the Raimi trilogy. Like, I can acknowledge the flaws in Spider-Man 3.
Yeah.
It's a bit like the prequels, in my opinion. Doesn't deserve the hate it gets.
Yeah.
But I don't want them to ruin these characters,
Exactly.
and
I
that's
feel
what I'm
that.
scared for.
Yeah. Like kind of with like, not to say this is the same thing, but like with Civil War and like Endgame, just bringing all these characters in at one time, like,
Mm,
it doesn't really do them justice all the time.
yeah,
Like in an Endgame, we really don't see all the characters all that
yeah,
much. We see glimpses of them, and I feel like that kind of ruined it in a way. Not to say it wasn't amazing, but
yeah, exactly.
it would have been
Um,
nice to see like the core ones.
yeah, like, and one thing that's like genuinely scares me is I think if they bring back Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man, my favorite Spider-Man ever, I'm gonna have to watch him die.
Yeah, they would kill him.
Like, and
They would.
honestly, it would break me.
Yeah.
It would break me because I love that man. um, but yeah, like, in my opinion, the rumors for Spider-Man 3 are ridiculous now.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I'm hoping that some are true and some are not. Because like
yeah,
I don't know if I could deal with that many, you know.
no, I get that. There's certain ones where it's like, come on, man, you're just taking the mick now.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being cynical about it.
No, I get that. I get it.
But, I mean, is there anything you want to say?
Not really. We kind of went over
Wow.
everything.
Wow. But
I
this is the one thing I want to say. So let me try and see if I can find it. Probably won't be able to. But so I was talking about like opinions and stuff. Who sent me a friend request? Sorry. It was back in episode 2 of Mandalorian.
Mhm.
I said it was a filler. Do you remember that episode?
Which one was that?
The one with the frog lady and the
Yeah.
spiders.
Oh, that was definitely a filler episode.
And
It felt like it.
yeah, I voiced my opinion.
Mhm.
I'm allowed to.
Exactly.
Someone commented saying that it's not a filler. It was the best out of the first 2 episodes, and that I don't know anything about film. And I'm like, okay.
Okay. Because watching a spiders attack people is definitely the most relevant to the
Yeah, exactly. Like when you think about it, the most that episode done was introduce the New Republic.
Yeah, that was really it.
And
And
even then,
they could have done that in any episode if they
exactly.
really did so. But they were like, all right, we're gonna crash, we're gonna have some spiders, we're gonna have a frog, and we're gonna have Grogu eat some eggs, like.
Yeah, although I think Grogu was the best part of that.
Made that episode what it was.
Yeah.
Brought it to life.
People like that though, who say, "Oh, you don't know anything about film" and stuff like that, really get on my nerves.
Like, just because we don't have the same opinion doesn't mean like.
Exactly. It's all opinions at the end of the day, and I respect everyone's opinion. But I kind of take the mick with some of them, with like my unpopular opinions. I don't know if you've seen my most recent one, but the first one I put was Deep Roy should play Wolverine.
I did see that one. I definitely.
And I think people thought I must have been serious about that.
I saw the comments. Yeah, they were.
It makes me laugh because I love it. I do like. This might sound really mean. I like teasing people.
Oh, me too. It's fun.
Like, with that, like Deep Roy playing Wolverine. Does that mean Danny DeVito has to play like Cyclops and stuff? Like,
honestly though, like, let's get Danny DeVito in the Marvel. Like,
should we start? We should start #bring DeVito in.
Any character I'm good with.
I will. I'm not gonna lie. after this, I will record a video just saying hashtag DeVito in.
Yeah.
People won't have a clue. I think it'd be funny.
He would be great.
Yeah. But what was I was going to say something before. I can't remember. I hate myself with this. Like, do you ever like just lose your train of thought for no reason?
Oh, all the time.
I hate it. But this is what I want to say. I'm jealous that you have all of the Star Wars movie posters on your wall, because I only have one. I need to get them.
I actually printed them out from Google.
Yeah, still more than what I've got.
Wasted all my color ink, but it was worth it.
But because I've only got this one, which I mean is pretty cool.
It's amazing.
I can get them quickly, but I do have some like limited. You got them from the cinema if you went opening weekend. Sabak cards, which are pretty cool. Like they have Lando, Chewie, and Han on them.
That's cool.
Because essentially, nearly every poster I have on this wall is from going to movies on opening weekend.
That's awesome.
Like, do they do that at America?
No, not at any of the movie theaters I go to.
Oh, you're missing out. Genuinely, I have some spares. I can send you some if you want them. Like,
all you get is a extra charge on popcorn, and
you send me some snow and I'll send you some posters.
Might be melted, but
no, it'll be fine. I'll have New York snow and I'll keep it.
Not sure if you really want that.
I can say, I'll just make up some dramatic story. I went all the way to New York to get some snow, and it melted. But we've spoken about a lot of stuff today. Like I've personally enjoyed it.
Me too. It was really fun.
Yeah. Thank you for coming on.
Oh, thank you for inviting me.
You're always welcome back on.
Thank you.
Should do this more often. Maybe not just a podcast, just talk in general.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not the biggest fan of texting. Because sometimes I misinterpret people.
Oh, me too.
And I have such a bad habit of doing it.
One of those people. That's why it takes me like forever to respond sometimes, because I'll open it and then I'll be like, oh, I'll respond in a second, and I just never get back to it.
Do you ever do it when you're like looking at the message, you're thinking of what to say, your phone turns off, and then you forget about it?
Yep. Yeah,
I've done that so often.
Like I'll have the message open and I'll get distracted, go do something else, then completely forget about it. And I'll go back a week later and I'm like, oh, it is too late to respond now.
Like, I don't know. It's something I got to work on, but 100% got to do this more.
Definitely.
I wish they had co-lives in America.
Yeah, me too.
Because that would be brilliant. I'd love to do that.
Be fun.
Get to hear your British accent, which I assume that's what it sounds like.
I'll work on it. Next time.
But yeah, no, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
It was amazing.
Definitely a lot of fun.
The Star Wars Christmas jumper again. I hope everyone watching this has a great Christmas, even if you are in lockdown in England or wherever you are. Enjoy yourselves. But yeah, that's been all. Thank you to Alanna for joining us. I have to say, it's been the worst podcast I've ever done. I'm joking. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and maybe we'll see you again.